Breaking news, my wonderful people, guys, in a surprising turn of events, the leadership of the People's Democratic Party in Edo State has expelled the state's former deputy governor, Philip Shaibu, from the party for alleged anti-party activities. The PDP publicity secretary in the state, Mr. Orbih Vasco, said in a statement in Benin City that the party's former national vice chairman, South, Chief Dan Orbih, was also expelled for the same reason. Vasco said the decision was taken at a meeting attended by 9 members of the state working committee at the party secretariat on Wednesday. And Shaibu had challenged the outcome of the February 24th governorship primary, which produced Ighodalo as the PDP governorship candidate in Edo at the Federal High Court, Abuja. And Justice James Omotosho, however, dismissed the suit in a ruling delivered on May 27th. And afterwards, Philip Shaibu was impeached by the State House of Assembly for alleged gross misconduct on April 8, where he publicly declared his support for the All Progressive Congress Monday Okpebolo at an event held in the state last week. And Dan Orbih, on his part, has been locked in a long battle with Governor Godwin Obaseki for the control of Edo PDP machinery since 2021. He recently rejected Obaseki's choice of Ighodalo as the PDP governorship candidate in the state. And now, guys, the PDP have carefully deliberated on this issue and they've resolved to expel with immediate effect Chief Dan Orbih, the National Vice Chairman, South. And it has also decided to expel Philip Shaibu and uphold the expulsion of Ihama from Ward 2, Oredo local government area in the state. However, in reaction to this development, Mr. Dan Orbih had told journalists the body had no powers to suspend a member of the National Working Committee or expel anybody without following the party's constitution. So, guys, things are going to be getting interesting in Edo in the coming months. And I must say, the PDP are making moves to expel Philip Shaibu and Dan Orbih for alleged anti-party activities in the state. And guys, these anti-party activities are not hidden. They are quite visible. We can see them. Yes, because recently Philip Shaibu, who lost at the party's primary election, claimed he won the election and went to court to challenge the victory of Ighodalo, and the court had kicked out his case. And then he ran back and started complaining. Afterwards, he was impeached for gross misconduct as the deputy governor of the state. And sooner, we started seeing reports that Ighodalo, that Philip Shaibu had collapsed his campaign structures for the APC candidate in the state, Mr. Monday Okpebolo. And also, recently, Philip Shaibu had refused to campaign for the PDP in the state, which he ought to have joined them for campaigns ahead of the election. But Philip Shaibu and Mr. Dan Orbih has refused to campaign for the PDP in the state. Now, these activities shows signs of anti-party activities from the both of them. And as this news, is hitting the people of Edo State, I don't think they will be quite shocked over this recent development because we have been seeing the signs from these guys. Although it's quite surprising that they had to resort expelling them within short notice. The PDP resulting to expelling Philip Shaibu and Dan Orbih within short notice. It's quite, confusing. And also, my country people, how would Philip Shaibu react to this? Because Philip Shaibu is yet to react to the fact that the PDP are making moves to expel him from the party for anti-party activities. They've cited anti-party activities, not only Philip Shaibu, but also Mr. Dan Orbih. Philip Shaibu is an aggrieved PDP member. He's aggrieved because he did not clinch to the party's ticket. He's aggrieved for many reasons. He also noted that the PDP went ahead and gave the party's ticket to somebody who is not an homeboy, tagging Asue Ighodalo as a foreigner in the state. He called himself the homeboy, and the PDP ought to have given home boys and girls in the state, but then they failed to recognize their hard work, and they gave it to an outsider. They gave it to a stranger, Philip Shaibu. And that was how Mr. Philip Shaibu started working against the PDP, collapsed his structures for the APC, donated vehicles for the APC candidate, all because he did not clinch to the ticket. So my country people, things are really getting interesting in Edo State. And I must say, in the few days to come, as we approach the election in Edo State, we are going to be seeing more and more dramas from Philip Shaibu, from Obaseki, because Obaseki has vowed that he will fight Philip Shaibu and Mr. Dan Orbih in the state. Yes, my country people. Godwin Obaseki, in a recent interview, had noted, that he will make sure he fights off these guys because they are hell-bent on truncating the effort of the PDP in the state. Now, they have also refused to team up with Obaseki because they do not approve of his choice of candidate, Asue Ighodalo. So the crisis in Edo State, in PDP in Edo State, has gotten to this level whereby Philip Shaibu and Dan Orbih, they are not working for the party anymore. And it's obvious that they are now working for the All Progressive Congress, for the APC in the state, prompting the PDP to expel them and suspend them from the party. Guys, this is interesting. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.